Jo with Pilates Thread. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be starting a series on the Pilates fundamentals. So here at Pilates Thread, we are really passionate about the fundamental connections and all of the awesomeness that Pilates can offer, not only in the workout itself, but also in our everyday movements and life. In an attempt to figure out how to put those pieces together in everything, we've got to break that down. So we're going to start with this video on breath. What does it mean to breathe with a Pilates mindset? How does that look? How does that sound? And why? So when you're in a class or we're doing these videos of different mat sessions and such, you're going to hear cues to tell you how to breathe in different ways. And all of the focus and all of the different breath patterns that we have associated with the exercises are on purpose, and they serve to help facilitate us through the movement, or they offer us some sort of a challenge through the movement. So depending on what the goal is of said exercise, or how you're feeling that particular day, the way that you choose to breathe through an exercise, or the way that you're cued to breathe through an exercise is going to be with a particular result in mind. So the basic how-to is where we start, not all of the different details, right? So when we do our Pilates breath, it's a big inhale through the nose and an exhale through the back of the throat. That sounds kind of strange, and it might make you feel a little self-conscious, especially if you're in a class, maybe other people aren't breathing as loud as you are, that makes you feel a little unsure. It's no big deal. And as you get more comfortable and you get more confident and trained to engage the muscles of the rib cage and through that diaphragm more specifically, it won't be quite as awkward, probably, or as loud. But right now we're all at home in our own space, so this is a great time to figure out what that looks like, what that feels like, and what that sounds like. So to get started here today, just find our breath. Sit on your mat, crisscrossed, legs out, however you're comfortable. You can do this seated in a chair. And we're going to put our hand down here on our belly, right here on the diaphragm. Now, when we breathe in, typically, we usually breathe pretty shallow, and then our belly rises and falls out and in. Similar to what we do in yoga, right? In yoga, we're looking to expand that belly with that breath and send that air everywhere. With Pilates, it's a little bit different focus, okay? So here with your hand on your belly, just feel that movement. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the back of the throat. Let's try that again. Inhale. Exhale. Now, when you're breathing in nice and deep, you should feel your shoulders moving, you should feel your ribs moving, you should feel your belly moving. All different movement here in your torso is happening with that breath. So now let's see if we can control it a little bit more. Take your hands and place them right on the sides of the rib cage. Breathe in and out. Now, did your hands move, or did they stay static? Did you feel your belly rise and fall? You want to breathe here into your hands or into your armpits. Like you're expanding a balloon. So if you picture a balloon for me, we know that it expands in all the directions, right? The balloon doesn't just sit flat and then rise in one direction. It expands throughout all of its borders. Your lungs are going to need to do the same thing. Send the air into the lungs in all the directions, which means you want to feel your breath come into the sides of the rib cage, and you want to feel it come into the back of the rib cage. If you get the rib cage to move with your breath, your shoulders here will move less. Your belly will rise and fall less. So with the hands up on the side of the rib cage, let's try it again. Inhale. One more. That's really it. The inhale through the nose, sending the breath into the rib cage. Exhale through the back of the throat, like you're fogging a mirror. Keeps the control in the rib cage and through the abdominal muscles. So the next video will be about how to connect your core, and we'll see how holding the abdominal muscles strong and connected facilitates the control of that breath up into the rib cage. So stay tuned.